In the emotional world of reality television, love triangles often appear where no one expects them. On 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 8, viewers quickly realized that the biggest complication in Laura Nevenner's romantic journey wasn't just the distance between countries. It was something far closer to home, her best friend, Michal. At first glance, Michal might seem like just another supportive friend cheering Laura on as she pursues love overseas. But as the season unfolds, it becomes clear that his role is much deeper, more complicated, and potentially heartbreaking. A friendship that looks like something more. Laura Nevenner entered Season 8 with an adventurous spirit. A woman who believes in romance and isn't afraid to take risks. She decided to pursue a relationship with a much younger man from Turkey named Birkin. Their relationship began online and quickly intensified, convincing Laura that she had finally found someone special. But before she even boarded a plane, viewers were introduced to someone else in her life, Michal. Michal isn't just a casual acquaintance. He is Laura's closest confidant, the person she spends time with regularly, the one who listens to her worries, and the friend who seems to understand her better than most. Their connection is so strong that many people who see them together assume they are actually a couple. In fact, Laura herself has admitted that their bond sometimes confuses others. Their chemistry, comfort, and natural rhythm make them look like partners rather than just friends. How Laura and Michal met. Every meaningful friendship has a beginning, and Laura and Michal's story started somewhere unexpected, a pickleball court. Both shared a passion for the sport, and their first meeting happened at a local park while playing pickleball. What began as a simple game quickly turned into something more meaningful. They laughed, competed, and discovered they had a surprising number of things in common. Soon they were spending more time together, not just playing sports, but also talking about life, relationships, and personal struggles. The more they talked, the closer they became. Their friendship grew so naturally that neither of them initially questioned it. But as their bond deepened, something began to change beneath the surface. The feelings nobody wanted to admit. One of the most intriguing aspects of their relationship is the possibility that Michal may have deeper feelings for Laura. Laura herself has hinted at this possibility. She believes her best friend might feel something more than friendship, emotions that have never been fully addressed between them. Interestingly, Michal has never strongly denied it. Instead, his behavior often suggests a quiet affection that goes beyond ordinary friendship. His protective nature, his concern about Laura's choices, and the way he watches her pursue another man all hint at unresolved feelings. In the show's early moments, Michal even joked that he couldn't compete with Laura's tall, attractive boyfriend. The comment was playful, but the emotion behind it seemed genuine. Sometimes humor hides the truth. A complicated history between them. Like many deep friendships, Laura and Michal's relationship hasn't always been simple. There have been moments where their connection felt confusing, times when their closeness blurred the line between friendship and romance. According to Laura, people who watch them interact often assume they are married or dating. But despite those assumptions, they have continued to define their relationship as friendship. Still, the question lingers, is that really the whole truth? Some hints from the show suggest that at some point in the past, there may have been sparks between them. Whether those feelings were mutual or one-sided remains a mystery, but it adds emotional weight to every scene they share. It also explains why Michal reacts so strongly to Laura's new relationship. Enter the love triangle. Laura's romance with Birkin changes everything. Suddenly, Michal finds himself in an uncomfortable position, watching the woman he cares about fall deeply for someone else. And not just someone nearby, but someone living on the other side of the world. The situation becomes even more dramatic when Laura decides to travel to Turkey to meet Birkin in person. Instead of simply staying behind and wishing her well, Michal becomes deeply involved in the situation. At one point, he even considers traveling to Turkey himself to check on Laura and ensure she isn't making a mistake. His reasoning seems protective on the surface. He wants to make sure Laura is safe and not being taken advantage of. But many viewers wonder if there's another reason. Could he be trying to stop the relationship before it's too late? A rivalry that changes the story. Michal's presence inevitably creates tension with Birkin. From Birkin's perspective, the situation looks suspicious. A male best friend who might have feelings for his girlfriend is not exactly comforting. The idea that Michal might appear in Turkey, unannounced, only intensifies the conflict. Suddenly, Laura isn't just navigating a long-distance relationship. She's caught between two men who both care about her in very different ways. One offers excitement, romance, and a new chapter overseas. The other offers familiarity, trust, and years of shared memories. The man behind the mystery. Unlike many reality TV personalities, Michal remains somewhat mysterious. He doesn't have a large public presence online, and much of what viewers know about him comes directly from Laura or from the show itself. This mystery only adds to his intrigue. What is known is that Michal was born with a cleft lip and cleft palate, which affected the shape of his nose. Despite this, he carries himself with confidence and a quiet charm that many viewers find appealing. But perhaps the most defining thing about Michal isn't his appearance or his hobbies. It's his loyalty. No matter how complicated the situation becomes, he remains by Laura's side. Friend, protector, or future partner. The biggest question surrounding Michal is simple but powerful. What does he really want? Is he truly just a loyal friend trying to protect someone he cares about? Or is he a man quietly waiting for the moment when Laura finally realizes that the person who understands her best has been beside her all along? Reality television thrives on these kinds of emotional dilemmas, and Laura's story in 90 Day Fiancé Season 8 captures that tension perfectly. Viewers may see romance, jealousy, and rivalry. But beneath it all lies a deeper story about friendship and the complicated feelings that sometimes grow from it. The unanswered question. As the season continues, fans are left wondering which path Laura will choose. Will she follow her heart toward a new life with Birkin? Or will the quiet, familiar presence of Michal eventually prove impossible to ignore? Sometimes the greatest love stories begin not with dramatic declarations, but with years of friendship. And if that's true, Michal might not just be Laura's best friend. He might be the love story she hasn't realized yet.